The Fashion Week.
The Fashion.
Okay, we're back on the Fashion Week pod. This is episode 4 of the MC. Oh no,
five.
they didn't.
It's episode
is it
5.
Again, we're sorry we didn't put out an episode last week. We've been busy with our own shit going on. Anyway, we've got a guest today. Of course, we're bringing back our previous guests from our show that we've been doing, and we are more than happy to have Dr. Jason Leong on with us. Mr. Jason Leong.
Hello. The last time I was on, the world was very different.
Okay, hang on. You dropped out for a little bit there. Let's
Dropping
say that
frames
again.
there.
Sorry, I think the internet is very bad. I said the last time I was here, the world was very different.
Yeah, there was actually a world out there, not a barren wasteland.
We could still touch each other, Jason. I was touching you a lot, and
Yes,
a lot of hugs.
I was supposed to touch Ian. I was actually supposed to touch Ian a lot, and that didn't work out. So I'm very, very upset.
Yeah. Lucas. So Jason and Ian were supposed to do like a grappling match.
What?
Before then that was like literally right before the MCO hit, but obviously it didn't happen. That would have been fun to watch.
I would have seen
Jason.
it if you all wrestled in hand sanitizer.
Yes, we planned it. Yeah.
Anyway,
It was
Jason,
it was planned. It was planned, and then there was a campaign for 2 weeks, and then the MCO hit just after we finalized plans.
So we didn't get to see either of them in spandex
Damn it.
touching each other, which would have been very nice to watch. I was looking forward to it.
Yes.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu don't wear spandex, I tell you. They wear gis.
Oh yeah,
okay?
they wear gi. The no gi jiu-jitsu. Correct or not?
Yeah. We do wear rash guards. Yeah.
Okay, Jason Leong. Dude, thanks for joining us, man. I know it's been a crazy time. I'm sure you've been busy. You've been busy working on your own show. Can you tell us a little bit about it? The No Budget Show on Instagram.
Okay, so basically what I've been doing is I've been doing videos online, just me reacting to the news. I've done 5 episodes, and basically I'm a big fan of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and he is now the king of late night, but I've always watched him since he had that Colbert Report show. In 2014, I actually stood in line in New York outside his studio to get in to be part of the taping audience for one of his episodes. So I really admire the work that goes into it. And so I thought now that this MCO was happening, I'm stuck at home, and I might as well do something about it, because all this while I always thought that I should do more online content, and now's the perfect opportunity. I see the MCO as a crisis yet an opportunity. So when I started releasing the videos, I realized that a lot of people love the videos because, number one, they are literally a captive audience. They're stuck at home. They got nothing better to do. And secondly, because we are now living in a point of Malaysia's history where we are getting a government which we call a backdoor government. So everyone's pretty upset at our leaders. And since the first episode, my God, our politicians they are just scrambling over each other to give me material. I just released an episode 2 days ago. So today is Sunday. I released on Friday. And yesterday, our health minister gave me too much to work on. It's just so ridiculous. But I feel that this kind of show is needed. But it's a work of labor. It takes me 8 to 9 hours for one episode.
No, yeah, for sure, man. I can tell that you put a lot of effort into it, and it's very interesting. I think the way that you edit and the way that it's presented is great. Political satire for sure, and since nobody in Malaysia has championed that yet, I think you are the first, man. And kudos to you, bro.
Biggest
thank you,
balls
thank you,
as well.
thank you.
Biggest balls in Malaysia.
But you see, the thing is, right? Actually, it doesn't take many balls to say what I say because
Just one.
it's not like I'm not even actually criticizing them. I'm just reacting to the news. They are the ones who say such blatantly stupid things that it doesn't take much courage to criticize them. You know what I mean? For example, like if you look at, okay, so right after Colbert took over the Late Show from David Letterman, his show wasn't doing very well. Then Donald Trump got elected, and when he started reacting to what Donald Trump says, Stephen Colbert became the king of late night, number one, until now. So that's what happens when you have an idiot, you know. It makes the jester's job much easier.
So what's your favorite of the pieces of news that you've reacted to so far?
There are many, but the episode 4, I believe, talked about quite a lot of issues. And I can't remember precisely what was in episode 4, but I quite like episode 4. What did I talk about in episode 4? Got a lot lah, but I think episode... Yeah. I can't remember. Too many episodes.
too many hours of editing, bro. That's what happens.
Yeah.
It's all one big long episode now.
Okay. Yes, the 4th episode I did, I think I talked about Donald Trump also.
Okay.
And because, okay, so right now, a lot of the late show hosts, they react to Trump's political news, which is great. But now there's a pandemic, a health crisis, which I know something a little bit about. Right? I kind of know medicine a bit. So...
a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Just when Donald Trump said that the germ is so brilliant, antibiotics cannot catch up, myself and all the other doctors in the world were like, oh my God, what an idiot. Because we know that antibiotics don't work. It's antivirals, totally different subject, totally different types of modalities of treatment. So then we know that he doesn't read much. I mean, he is the president. He should know something. So it's easy for me to go into that angle. So sometimes it pains me that we have such stupid people when we need smart people, especially in times of a global crisis.
Jason, loving your show right now. Please go check it out on Instagram, on Dr. Jason Leong's Instagram account. It wouldn't be a fashion podcast if we didn't kick off this episode with a quarantine swag check.
We tried. Okay, latency is a real thing.
So we want to know what fits you've been rocking at home, man. What are you wearing from head to toe right now? Your quarantine outfits, bro.
Okay, so this, as you can see, this is the normal grey shirt, nothing fancy.
Yep.
Okay. And then,
oh my God.
Wait.
Show us your boxes.
And then just normal.
Oh, wow.
He lifted up his leg.
Oh, damn.
Lifting his leg up.
Pants.
Oh, shit.
Showing us his legs, bro.
Yo.
And no underwear. So
why would you? You're at
underwear.
home.
Yeah, underwear is optional for now.
You really are at home. Okay, so, I mean, nothing fancy, but you want to tell us where your t-shirt's from, where your amazing, comfortable looking shorts are from?
Better be Uniqlo.
Oh, okay. Yes, Uniqlo, correct. Wait, hold on. I think the shorts I bought from Tesco. And this one is from Uniqlo. I think this one's from Uniqlo. No. This is from that brand called Garage. You know the
Garage.
Okay. If you go to Paradigm Mall, you pass Tesco, then you take the escalator up. It's on the right hand side.
Oh, okay. Yes, I know. I used to work near there.
Okay.
It's all cheap t-shirts.
It's okay.
Okay,
It's not cheap. It's value for money, Dr. Jason.
Yes, I should say value for money. Yeah.
But we love it, man. This is the quarantine, right? So everybody's just very laid back and very chilled out, right?
I haven't worn long pants for like 32 days, bro.
Oh yeah, tell me about it, man. What about you, Jason? Do you miss wearing your on-stage signature look, your jacket?
Armor jacket.
Do you miss looking sharp?
Yeah. Yes, I'm glad you guys brought it up because 3 weeks before the MCO, because I've been losing some weight, so what I did was I took my jackets to the tailor for him to refit.
Oh wow!
Lots tailors. Yeah, I think like the waist went down by 2 sizes, and the jacket needs to be tightened because it's very loose. And then so he had the suits, and then the lockdown hit, and now I cannot get them back.
So he sold them on the black market to keep his business afloat.
I don't know. I think Kenny Low, if you're watching this, I know you're a good man. You won't sell the suits.
Congrats a lot.
Also, yeah. Also, the suits are made with a very weird body size. Last time, like like very broad shoulders, large waist size, but the pants damn short one. So like a stubby,
correct. The 80s style, like Wolf of Wall Street kind of
mafia,
vibe.
yeah. So and then what I'm worried is, you see, because before the lockdown I was losing weight, so I lost so much weight that I need to refit my suit. Now with the lockdown, I think I've put on back the weight. Then now it's too tight.
But I was gonna say that's a good problem to have. But I guess after this MCO, a lot of us are gonna come out of it, not as fit, right?
Yeah, the virus has taken everything away from me, man.
This MCO time, right, I've actually lost 1.5 kilos, dude. Literally from just eating like good food, like home cooked food. Like, cause I've been forced to cook.
Interesting.
And usually I'll just eat Grab food, or we go out to eat, or like have fast food or something, right? But in this time, right, out of like maybe 60 possible meals, like lunch and dinner, right, I've only grabbed food like 8. Whereas normal time it would be along the lines of like 40 meals I would grab food.
But
so I've lost 1.5 kilos.
We should ask the doctor this. Do you, is it generally more unhealthy when you eat out or order food from outside as opposed to home cooking? Even if you don't try. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, because I think some people, when they cook at home, they tend to cook very unhealthily. So it depends on how you cook at home.
Exactly.
But I think like, if your mom or parents cook healthily, and then I think so.
Okay. What about you? What have you been eating at home?
And definitely during my really, really heavy days, heavy times, I did eat out a lot lah. Right now, so I'm living with my mom-in-law and my wife and our maid. So my mom-in-law cooks a lot of like curries, vegetables, so very homely, wholesome family meals. So like I agree, Lucas. It's been healthier lah.
Yeah, it's healthier. But I feel weaker lah, for sure. I haven't been able to touch a barbell in like 30 days, right? Fuck, man. Like, I feel so flabby now, dude. Like, I can't do another
Probably
V-up.
don't have enough calories.
And I can't do another V-up or push-up or fucking mountain climber anymore. Please lah, God. I need to hold a barbell lah.
Hey, there's everyone and anyone is doing Instagram workouts. I'm sure you go and simply close your eyes and just find one person, they're doing Instagram workouts.
You find me one which doesn't have a V-up, mountain climber, or sit-up or push-up, I tell you, then I'll do it, okay?
Okay, all these Instagram workouts, right, they can go fuck off. Okay? Now, let me put a disclaimer there. If they are professional athletes or professional trainers, their work involves training people, then that's great. People who are not professionals and then they show off their home workout, just fuck off lah. We get it. Like we get it. You're fit. You look good. Thank you.
Bro.
Yeah. It is as distasteful as if a rich person shows you his bank account. and then say stuff like, hey, I have the same 24 hours as you do. Come on, let's work out and make money. Like, fuck yourself lah.
Oh man. Okay.
It's like the civilian version of, when you go on Facebook nowadays, you realize that so many Facebook ads with the guy just talking to the camera and say stuff like, hey, my name is John Lim and I can make you rich. Just follow my seminar, or I'm a digital marketeer. I'll tell you how you can market your business. I'm like, if you are rich,
you don't need
why
to
are you
do
telling
this?
me? You know what I mean? Unless I am your product, unless I am the one who will make you rich by giving you money, right? And then there's all these videos. 99% of all these videos, when they talk to you and their Facebook, right? I'm screaming because, like, can you please use a proper mic when you talk? You know what I mean?
Yep.
They're not even lit up properly, and you want to sell me a product. I'm like, just go fuck yourself. Seriously.
It's all MLM shit lah.
So, but
it's MLM. It's a different type of MLM.
going back to your BJJ for a second, right? Since we're talking
Yes.
about working out, of course you haven't been able to do that, and I'm sure you kind of miss it. Do you sometimes, just for the sake of remembering how good it felt to be in a gi, you stand in front of a mirror and then you put on your gi and just like parade around your room for
And
a
roll
bit?
around on the floor.
Yeah. You see, the thing is, I'm slowly coming to the realization and accepting it that I won't be doing BJJ for a long time, or a longer time than expected, because BJJ is the absolute antithesis of social distancing. You really need to get up close.
Right.
And we are all sweaty, we are all breathing hard, and humid is a right place for the coronavirus to breed. So I think it'll be stopped for a while, actually, unfortunately. But the best thing about wearing the gi is when you grapple is actually it's so absorbent. The inside absorbs your sweat, and the outside absorbs other people's sweat. So it's the best feeling is the gi laden with sweat on your sweaty body. That is a feeling that I cannot. It's the best feeling ever, and that's why BJJ is like a super. That's why BJJ is like a superpower, because most people cannot take that sweatiness.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
sounds super sweaty, dude.
I can imagine, man. I mean, just looking at the pictures, man, that you put out on Instagram, everyone is literally drenched in sweat,
Yeah.
right? And,
Yeah.
and I feel
It's a great workout, lah. I really miss it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I feel hot just watching. I mean,
Yeah.
just looking at the pictures. But okay. So okay, let's talk about the comedy side of things. Of course, a lot of comedians have not been able to work or perform, right? And how has this MCO affected you personally first, lah? I mean, or the industry?
Yep. Okay, so for me, in January, February, I had gigs. March, I had 0 gigs, which means I earned 0 money. And then April came along, and April is interesting because I've been getting offers to do online gigs. I'm actually going to do one after this. Right after this taping, we're going to do one for the Crack House.
Online.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, online. And then I've been asked by Yahoo to create some content, so they're gonna pay me for the videos I put up. So that's really nice.
Yeah.
So the thing has pivoted lah to doing more online stuff.
Yep.
That's why I borrowed the mic from Genie Boy. This is the mic I borrowed from Genie Boy. And the thing is, again, another one of my other loves is stand-up comedy, and stand-up comedy is also very contrary to social distancing, because when I do a show and I want people to come, it is the opposite of social distancing. I want people to be huddled up, close together in the theater for 1 hour and a half, and then listen to me talk. That is the opposite of social distancing. People are sitting next to each other. I want them to be the psychology of comedy makes the audience members close together. You know why? Because when they're close together, when one person laughs, the other person feels it and laughs also, and then it
Chain
travels
reaction.
along. So the energy travels. You need to be huddled up together and
Yeah,
experience comedy together, like a concert. Like a good concert. Everyone. Why people go to the mosh pit? Because they want to be close together where the energy is. So thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic, that won't happen for a long time. Maybe.
Yeah.
For 2020 there'll be no live events, because even if they lift the MCO, you cannot have events where people are gathering around. That is a no.
Yeah.
Right.
And even if they could, right? Like I was talking with some of my friends, even if they could and they organize live events, would you go to one? Would you go to a concert?
Yeah.
Like I'll be like,
I feel though that when things have settled down, there are very few cases, and the public feels confident, then my God, there will be a big spike of attendance for live events, because a lot of people ignore the psychological aspect of this pandemic. The psychological aspect meaning people are cooped up and isolated from one another. Most humans are not built that way. Most humans need to see each other and talk to each other to go through their lives.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's why now we all are doing this, so I can see your face and have a chat. I can like last week I organized a Zoom chat with just my high school boys. And we all have not done it yet, right? And then we ended up spending 90 minutes on the Zoom call. 1.5 hours.
minutes. Wow.
Yeah. it's really great lah. Yeah. So yeah.
So, do you think that coming out of this MCO, a lot of us will be a little bit more socially inept?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are going to be, I don't know how to talk to people
Yes.
anymore. Lah.
Dude, I was in the supermarket like 2 days ago or something, right? And I bumped into someone. And I was like she's like, oh, hi. Hi. I forgot how to interact with people, bro. I was like with my mask. And I was like, oh, shit. So, Eleanor, I'm sorry. I am a retard. We'll pick this up after, lah, okay?
Yeah, there's a friend of mine who nowadays when he goes out, when he sees a friend, he will offer his hand for a handshake, then retract back because he knows that you shouldn't be shaking hands.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Elbow taps.
Do the elbow taps, you know? Yeah, the elbow taps. But okay, cool. I mean, hopefully the situation improves, lah. I mean, especially for the comedy guys.
Yeah.
I know I spoke to like Prakash and stuff like that, and everyone's just trying to do online stuff, which is great. I think everyone's still trying to keep busy and put out content
For sure.
which is what we need, right? Now we go on to the MCO version of one of our segments that we haven't done in a while. It's called Mess With, Don't Mess With.
Ada suka, tada suka.
Ada suka, tala suka lah. So I'm sure a lot of your fans, Jason, listening to this or watching this, they want to know what you've been watching on Netflix. Let's start with that lah, okay? TV shows and movies. What have you been watching, man?
Okay, TV shows. I've been watching Kingdom. I immediately finished it within 2-3 days. The new season, absolutely amazing. So apt in this time of pandemic. I also religiously watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, their latest season 7. It's out every Thursday in America, so Friday for us. And then I also just finished watching the Netflix documentary F1 Drive to Survive.
Oh, very good. That was very good, man.
Oh, fantastic. I am not a F1 fan at all. I don't even follow F1.
Same.
I just know that
Exactly.
I just know that they are fast. They are competition and because I don't know anything, it's so kanchong because you actually don't know what's going to happen. It's like watching a series also because you don't know who won, ma.
Yeah,
correct.
2018, 2019. So I wish they had more behind the scenes moments, but obviously the teams are all very well managed, so they don't allow backstage secrets to be leaked out lah. I would have loved to know what is the strategy, how they win the race, you know, the drama, because all the teams, the two drivers don't like each other, and all the teams they have two drivers,
they hate each other.
They just can't get along, man. Jesus.
Right, exactly. But the publicists do such a good job with keeping that shit airtight, lah. You know, and it's very interesting. Neither was I. I was never a fan of F1, and but watching that was just. It just gives you a really like good insight to the sport and how everything is done in the background, right?
Yep.
And I think the stories that were told was very good, lah. And also, carry on.
The thing is, it's so interesting. It's so interesting because I always thought that F1 race is whichever the fastest car wins, you know. But actually, there's a lot of strategy, planning your pit stops, the condition of your tires. It's just amazing. Like so many things that goes into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I just finished watching Black as Fuck yesterday.
It's
called it just came out. It's Black AF. Go and watch it. It's really good. I'm sure you like it, Jason, because you like that sort of if you like watching The Office, Parks and Recreation, it's that sort of style. It's a mockumentary sort of style.
Oh,
right?
wow. Okay, I will watch it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, go watch Black as Fuck. So good, so well written. It's about a black family. So Kenya Barris is the guy. He's the creator of the shows Blackish, Mixed-ish and all that, and he made a lot of money from being like this TV show. So it's kind of based on his life, but with an actress as a wife and his family and all that lah. So go watch Black as Fuck. I finished it in one day. It was really good.
I'm watching.
Nice. Okay.
I'm watching downloaded episodes of TLC special 90 Day Fiancé.
What is that? Is that a reality show?
It's such a trash reality show, but it's so addictive. It's damn cringy. It's like, like let's just say like guys in America, have like Ukrainian brides. They want to bring them over to America and they'll come in this visa where in 90 days you have to get married. If not, they have to fuck off. And you see how fucking cringy all these mail order brides, all these internet brides are, Anastasia date are. Yeah, I watched like each episode is an hour and a half long. And I've watched 5 episodes. It's like such a freaking like car crash, man. It's horrible, but you can't stop watching, bro. You cannot stop watching because it's so cringy. Yeah, that's how low my MCO has become.
Has any one of you watched? Have any one of you watched Tiger King?
Yes.
Oh.
yes, that damn Carol Baskin.
I've not watched it though. I've not.
Do you
I
like
watched
it,
the first
Jason?
episode. Was very. No, I've watched the first episode. It's quite slow, and I think I kind of know the whole story because I just Wikipedia the guy, and he's in jail for attempted murder or something. So.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. You should have watched it through. It's slow, but it really picks up in 2-3 episodes. I'm like, oh my god, I can't stop watching. This is ridiculous. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Oh god, I don't know. I haven't started lah.
Bro, just watch.
Will.
Just watch. The way it's edited is so good.
I feel like watching this kind of Tiger King documentaries. It doesn't add value to my life. No? Unlike watching the F1 documentary, I gain knowledge, But this Tiger King it's just one redneck idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually, there are about 4 redneck idiots.
What about gaming then? More your thing, lah, guys. Okay, so have you been gaming a lot, Jason Leong,
Yes.
during this MCO?
Yes. Right now I can't game because I am in Seremban. My wife is working in a hospital in Kuala Pilah. So the plan was for me to spend some time in Seremban and then some time back home. But not, due to the lockdown, I'm stuck here in Seremban. And Seremban, my internet is only my smartphone's 4G DG connection.
No way.
Yeah, so right now I'm on 4G right now. And Seremban is a place where there is no time. As in there is no time broadband and there is no concept of time also. It's like time stood still. In Seremban, Before MCO and during MCO, Seremban is exactly the same.
Right. Wait, but is the beef noodles open or not? The Pasar Besar Ngau Lamin.
I know it's not open. I've called, no one
Oh my
replies.
God.
I've been to. It's horrendous. I think the police should send criminals to Seremban instead of jail, and then they will repent.
Oh man, okay, but Lucas, you just bought
I
you
bought
bought
a
a
Switch,
Nintendo
man.
Switch.
Fuck. That's a horrible decision. Horrible decision. I bought Animal Crossing as well. That's
Wow, people
bad,
save
man.
money. People save money. People save money during lockdown. You spend money. Nice.
I saved
know,
money.
right?
I saved money by not going to Japan.
Okay. Yeah, well,
Same. Oh
you
my
know.
God. Same.
Yeah, I had
Same.
a Japan trip.
I had a
cancelled.
Japan trip that was cancelled.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
Chop.
yeah.
Where were you supposed to go?
Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka. I had a 14-day trip plan. Cancelled.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Man. I feel so sad for you. I did that in
Yeah.
2002. I did that in 2012. That Tokyo,
Yeah.
Kyoto, Osaka. But I was going to go to Fukuoka to
Oh,
see
man.
the sakura blossoms.
Sakura, yeah. We
And,
planned
yeah.
exactly a trip to where the sakura fully bloom.
yo.
And I was like, oh,
Oh,
shit.
that's so sad.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But how long were
Okay.
you going to spend in Tokyo?
Uh,
Kyoto.
Kyoto was gonna be 6 days.
Oh, that's nice. I think you made a wise decision. Kyoto is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
It's oh my god. You're gonna see the Golden Pavilion, the Nara Park.
Let's not talk about it anymore. I'm not going to see it anymore. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. Okay.
Next year lah.
Yeah.
Next year
Yeah,
lah.
next year.
Next year lah.
I'm thinking
Everything
of going
is cancelled.
I'm thinking of going in the end of the year, like October, November, that time for winter. Because like every year I should.
Can I
have to
make
go.
a suggestion? Yeah. Can I make a suggestion?
Yep.
If you're traveling to Japan in the winter, I suggest you go to Hokkaido.
Yeah, I was thinking of that too, man.
Yeah.
Aomori,
Yeah,
Hokkaido. that
Hokkaido
side.
is beautiful.
Yep.
It's really beautiful. And then you can go to the Niseko area to
Yeah.
do some skiing. Also beautiful.
Yeah, good idea.
I can give you my itinerary because my wife made a whole itinerary with.
Nice.
No, sorry, I made an itinerary with all the Excel sheet
Is
and
it-
everything.
is
So I
it
can
in a
say to you,
PowerPoint deck?
yeah.
So organized.
think,
I love it. So organized.
Yeah.
Man.
F2, bro. You gotta max out your holidays, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's true. That's
So
true.
yeah, I
okay.
I bought a Nintendo Switch. I bought Animal Crossing, and producer is outside collecting weeds to make umbrellas and like collecting shells and catching butterflies and shit. And I go here, it's like, oh my god! I'm like, what? Look at the big fish! I'm like, oh my god, here we go. So yeah, that's.
I really need to go and I need to get some like console or something and try this out.
You got PS? You have PS, don't you?
I don't have.
Fucker, just buy a PS4.
Does,
just buy a PS4. Like it's cheaper now, I guess.
But like Jason said, I'm trying to save money this MCO, not spend money.
Okay, okay. Maybe you can get rid of your dead plants.
PC gaming?
Yes.
PC gaming games on your desktop, whatever.
Yeah.
I only even with console, right, which is why I don't own one. I only play like those like sports games, which is like one off, like FIFA or whatever. That I don't have to follow a story, so it's just an attention span thing. Let's not get into it.
Jason, he can't even commit to a relationship. What makes you think he can complete a fucking RPG game?
Wow. Ooh. And this is where we need to exit this podcast because Zoom is telling us that we are running out of time. So, Jason Leong, thank you for hanging out with us today. Any last words
Lucas.
before you?
Yes. First of all, any last words? Okay. This is my tagline. To all those who are listening, it is together that we will fight and win this pandemic. United we stand, but not so close together.
No, I mean you're absolutely right, man. No,
I love it.
Not gonna argue with that. Yeah. Anyway, this is the Fashion Week MCO edition. Lucas, Arnold, and our good friend Dr. Jason Leong. One time.
Bye. Take care, guys. Stay safe.
Yep, check us out again. Our other episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and of course, you can go and watch this on YouTube as well. Give us a subscribe, please. Hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
The Fashion Week. The Fashion